Hey, what's up guys? This is Rob with Wonstar Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to review Quest Pizza's Thin Crust Pizza Supreme. This is it right here. You can pick this up. I got it at Target. I got it for, I believe it was $6.99. A little expensive for a frozen pizza, but I've been looking for this thing for a really long time. I was on Instagram. I can't remember if it was Instagram or Facebook. I think it was Instagram. Probably 6 months ago, I saw this ad for this pizza. It claimed to have really low carbs, and on the box right here it says 5 grams of net carbs per serving. We're gonna find out what that's all about. But the big thing about these kind of pizzas is, do they taste good? I've had a ton of pizzas in my life, and if you see a video that I did about a year ago, it was about the Aldi pizza. That is the king of the crop for the frozen pizzas. Lots of pizzas I've eaten, they're not as good. You got Tony's, you got Totino's, you got a whole bunch of people in this space. This one is the only one that's claiming the 5 net carbs. So let's go over the specs before we begin and see what we're talking about. Now, serving size on this is 1/3 of a pizza, but we got 16 grams of fat, 260 calories per serving, 40 milligrams of cholesterol, 700 milligrams of sodium. It's got 18 grams of carbs, but it has 13 grams of dietary fiber. So when they average those out, that's where they come out with that 5 net grams of carbs. Again, I don't really understand that, but we'll go with the 5 net grams for now. And I don't understand how they put 13 grams of fiber in a serving, so we're gonna see what that tastes like. We're gonna see what 13 grams of fiber tastes like. 20 grams of protein, and that's really good. A little bit of calcium and a little bit of other stuff too. But hey man, does this taste good? Is this gonna take out Aldi's pizza as the king of the crop for frozen pizza? So let's find out. All right, let's open this box up and see what it looks like. All right, I'm just gonna rip it open because I'm not even looking. I'm a man, I don't read instructions. All right, so in the box, here's your pizza. It looks pretty tiny. It looks pretty tiny. Let me get a measuring tape. All right, got my measuring tape so I can show you how big this pizza is. Man, we're talking about less than 9 inches across. We're stretching it around a little bit more than 8. So this is pretty much an 8-inch pizza. 8-inch pizza, and you're gonna go 1/3 of this is a serving. That's not a whole lot, but let's go ahead and get this thing ready to go so we can see if it tastes good. Okay, here we go. Here's my pizza. I didn't rearrange the toppings. We'll just do it just like it is. We'll place this thing right in the oven. And just a little quick tip for those of y'all that don't do a whole lot of pizza oven cooking. Get you a little cooking spray, and before you turn the oven on, give it a little dab on that rack just to make sure it doesn't stick. So we're going to hit it back in about 20 minutes and see where we're at. Alright guys, I cooked this for 20 minutes and it looks like it's done. I will say, it does look pretty good. There's a nice shot of it. Got olives, looks like green peppers, pepperoni, and I believe that's sausage. So I forgot to tell you what the ingredients were on this. Actually, it might be a little onion too. A little bit of onion. But let me go ahead and cut this up. I'm going to cut this up into what each of the servings are going to be. So there's 3 of them. So hang tight. Alright guys, so we're back in here. I've cut the pizza into thirds. So I'm going to show you what that looks like on the plate. I mean, there's some big toppings on here. It's really good. The plate itself is about 8 inches. So you can see how much plate coverage you get. It's about a little bit bigger than the palm of my hand. So serving size is still, for me, I mean, it's pretty small if you're really hungry. But if you want to take advantage of those net carbs, this is all you're going to get. Now again, you could eat the whole pizza and get about, what is it going to be? It's going to be about 15 net carbs. Again, but the whole thing for this is taste. Is this going to taste good? So without further ado, let's see what it is. Quest Pizza. Okay, first things first, a lot of topping just fell all over the place. So it's actually a pretty messy pizza, first off. Okay. Olives, pretty good. I just ate a little sausage. Okay. Now, the crust. This is why this pizza, has the low carbs. In the, search for the holy grail for, low carb pizza crust and all that, trying to keep everything. I've been looking, I've even seen, that cauliflower crust pizza, and it's still got a ton of carbs in it. So hard to do, very hard to do. Now this pizza, I think the sauce is pretty good. I think the sauce is okay. It definitely holds up. The pepperoni, I think the toppings are decent. Not the best in the world. The cheese is lacking though. The cheese is definitely lacking. And the crust tastes a little bit like warm, chewable cardboard. I mean, it's eatable. Especially since I'm hungry right now. Let me try this sausage again. Sausage by far is the best out of these toppings. Pepperoni's okay. The crust just takes over, man. The crust is just, you could definitely tell the crust was designed to, be slightly nutritious and to be less, fattening or less whatever, regular pizza crust is. But I could definitely tell that. All right, let me get one more bite. I know I've taken like 6 or 7 bites, but you guys deserve to know if this is a good alternative or not. Okay. All right, guys. My opinion on this pizza. If you are looking out solely for carbs, like a lot of times I'm looking for low carb food, and I'll pretty much eat the alternative just to get that low carb, that net low carb. If you're looking for low carb and you miss eating pizza, go ahead and get this. It's $6.99 at Target, so a little expensive, but if you miss eating pizza and you're after those net carbs, those low carbs, then go and get this because it'll remind you of what a pizza tastes like. Now, is this going to compete with any other frozen pizza on the market? Even Totino's? Man, that's a tough one. I mean, I'm going to have to say almost 9 times out of 10, no. There's no way this beats an Aldi pizza. There's no way this beats a Tony's or a Red Baron or a DiGiorno. Any of those pizzas, because they're limited here, right? They're trying to do something that other people aren't trying to do. They're trying to lower the carbs. Totally appreciate Quest Pizza for making this pizza, to make it make it healthy for people. It's just, it does run low on taste. So if it's almost like a Weight Watchers pizza or something that is designed to just help you remember what it tastes like. So big kudos for Quest for trying to do it. As far as a frozen pizza that's supposed to be, healthy, great, but does it compete with the heavyweights? It does not. So I kind of give this a mediocre, if you are into the net carbs, it's a thumbs up. And it tastes very similar. It tastes like pizza. But if you are into great taste in a frozen pizza, in that whole field of tons of frozen pizza guys, this is definitely a no-go for me. So thank you for watching my video. This is Rob with Wonstar Reviews. God bless you, stay safe, and we're going to see you next time.